Hi all, today we are going to discuss about locate command in Linux operating system. So inside your Linux server, you could use Linux locate command to search any file which is available inside your server. So what happens sometime you forgot where you created a file. Someone created a file, but you know only file name, but you don't know where they stored. Sometime what happened whenever you are installing any application, so application will create some configuration files, correct? So those configuration file will be available inside slash etc, but inside slash etc which exact location the configuration file is stored, that also you don't know. In that situation, what you could do, you could use this locate command to search your file inside your operating system or inside your server. Okay, so this locate command, it has syntax. So you have to use locate. After locate, you have to use options. Then you can give whatever pattern you want. It is similar to in Windows, inside C drive or somewhere wherever you want. If you want to search any file, what you will do, you could search with the name, or you could search with .pdf, or you could search with .jpeg. Correct? Let me show you on Windows. See inside, this is my laptop Windows C drive, correct? So here, if I want to search anything, I could search it. Say for example, I have a folder called new folder. Inside, I have stored a file called my file. Okay, just I don't know where exactly it is stored. Okay, so I'm going and searching my file. If I search my file, see here it is showing. If I want to know the path, see this is the exact path. C drive, new folder. Inside the new folder, docs. Okay, document, something like that. So here I have stored. Okay, if I remove it and go, so what it said, C drive, new folder, docs. So inside the docs my file is available. Like that you could search in Linux as well by using locate. And one more command, we have find command. We are going to discuss that once we complete this locate command. Okay, so by using find and locate, we could search file. I'll explain you what is the difference between both of these command as well. Okay, we'll move towards Linux now. So by using this locate command, you can search any file, and whenever you are giving locate, what it will do, locate command will maintain a database. Okay, it will maintain a database. Inside the database, whenever you are starting your server, all the files names will be registered into the database. Okay, so whenever you run locate command, so what this locate command will do, it will go and it will check whether this name is available inside the database or not. If that is available, then it will show you all the attributes, especially the location where exactly the file is available. That location it will bring and it will show you on your display. Correct? Here we have one disadvantage. Whenever you are creating any new file, or whenever you are delete any file, then you have to update the database. Update the database, then only it will reflect on your database, and whenever you are searching, it will give you the correct information. If you don't update the database, what will happen, the newly created file or the deleted file will not be registered. Correct, newly created file should be added into the database, and deleted file should be removed from database. Correct, that will not happen until and unless you update the database. That is why we have a command here, update db. Sudo is nothing but, if you are executing from normal user, you are using sudo. Without sudo also you can execute if you are in root user, or if you have appropriate permission. Correct. Now we have many options we could use here, because here the syntax is locate, options, then pattern. Pattern is nothing but, you could use here directly file name, or you could use wildcard. You could use, for example, star.log. Same like you could use regex as well. Okay, we'll go and quickly run one by one commands, and we will see how our operating system giving output. Okay, I logged in into Linux operating system. if you want to know or if you want to learn how to install Linux operating system on top of VirtualBox or AWS instance, then you please watch my video and please watch my Linux playlist. Now I have a directory called my project. See here, my project, I created a directory already. That directory I created. Here, if I see, I have these many one directory. I have my test file 1.log, my test file 2.log, then my test file.log, my test file log.gz. So these many files we have. Okay. Now, assume that I don't know where these files are located, but I know only the names. Okay. Um, Now I want to know where is my test file is located. So the command is locate. What I'm going to check, my test file. So when I type locate and my test file, what it will do, it will give me all the names, okay, all the file names. So wherever I have a file name contain, wherever file name contain my test file, it will go and check in all your uh, in your database, and it will give us wherever it is available. So it is telling me inside my project I have my test file, and inside my project I have my test file.log, something like that. Okay. Same like if you want to run with case sensitive, let me create one case sensitive, this one. So touch slash my project, inside that I'm going to use my test file. Okay. So if I go and locate my test file, this new my test file is not coming. Okay, I'm checking with the capital my test file, even though it is not showing. Why? Because as I said, whenever you are creating any file, you have to update the database. So for that, update db. Update db is a command. Now I'm checking with the locate. See, now I'm able to see the my test file. Same, if I go and run small letter, inside the small letter, this test file is not showing. Correct? Why? Because by default, whenever you are running locate command, case sensitive. If you want case insensitive, then you could run like locate -i. If you use -i, then it will uh, give you the output with case insensitive, which means you will get all capital letter and small letter, all the data you will get it. Okay. So that is why I mentioned, that is what I mentioned here. See, locate -i. If you want case insensitive search, then locate -i. Same like if you have if you want to limit the result output, correct? So here we have how many outputs? One, two, three, four, five, six outputs we have. If you want to limit, I want only three files, then what you can do, you can use the limit command, limit option. Limit option is -n. So locate -n 2. Only 2 is enough for me. So what is my pattern? My test file. If you give my test file, see here, it will give you only 2. Okay. Same, if you want to add I, then it will give you, it will add you insensitive as well. Okay. I for insensitive, n for number of result you need. So I need only two number of result, so it will give you only 2. Next, what option we have? We have C option. So it will give you the count matching entries, which means, let me clear it. So now locate my file. If I give my test file, if I give my test file, what happen? It will show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines it will show. Here it is not showing capital letter. Why? Because I have not used -i option here. Okay, if I use -i option, then it will give me capital as well. Okay. Now I want to know how many this ones are there, lines are there. So it will show me 6 lines. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 line. Same without -i, if I give, so what it will give? It will give me 5 matching lines are there. Okay. By using this -c command, you can come to know how many matching files or how many matching paths are available. Okay. Same like you could use -e option. What is the advantage of -e option? For example, I'm going to remove one file. So rm-r, I give this my file is removed, correct? Yes, removed. My file removed. Now, if I give locate, okay, so locate case insensitive. Okay, see here, still my test file is existing. It is deleted, but still it is existing. Why? Because as I said, whenever we are removing or adding any file, we have to do update db, correct? So without running the update db, I want to know the exact result. I want to know only existing files, correct? Only existing file. In that case, we could use option called -e. If you use -e, see here, it was showing my test file. After I removed also, it is showing my test file. But here, the my test file is removed. Okay, why? Because this -e option will give you only existing file, not all the files which is available inside the database. Even though it will go and take all the files from database, and it will extra checking, it will do whether this file is available or not, like that. Whatever file is available currently, those files only it will display here. The file which is not available, it will skip. Okay, that is the advantage of -e option. Okay, next we have -r. By using -r, we could run some regex command. Okay, regex, you know that regex in the sense wildcard. If you use wildcard star something like that, correct? Say for example, I want to know, I want to locate every files, type star dot log. If I want to see every file which is having star.log, then see how many files you have. Log. Okay, I started from here, correct? So dot log, wherever the file name end with a dot log, it will search and it will give it to you, correct? This is the use of wildcard. The star is something here, something called wildcard. Same like you have a regex pattern also. So here you want to so if an R option I need to remove, I need to add. So I just am telling slash var slash log. Give me a file where slash var slash log. The file name should be start. See here, the file name should be start with slash var slash, which means this my project and all, my project usr lib, this should be skip. So I run this. So I'll remove this one. So wherever var log is started, so all the file it will be show. See here, all the file it will show here by using var log. Okay, they're starting with var log. So this is the regex pattern. By using this regex pattern, you could find the files on Linux operating system. Okay. Okay. Now we will look into find command. Okay, so find command is nothing but it is similar to locate command, but the difference between find and locate commands are look by using locate command you could only search file names, not directories. But using find command you could search file names, and you could search the directory as well, and you could search based on the size, file size. Okay, and you could search based on a last modify days and with permissions, and you could search empty files, and you could search the owner of the file name. Okay, then you could search some files. Okay, and the result whatever you are getting, on top of that result you could execute some command. For example, if you see here, I search by the name dot log. Wherever log files are there, please give me. Okay, dot log, and the result whatever you are getting, correct, uh, on top of that result this rm-f command will be executed, which means what it will give, what it will do, it will remove it. Now we'll go and we'll run one by one. And here I used find dot. Dot is nothing but the present working directory. Okay. So here a locate command we are not giving path. Okay. Here path is additionally came. In locate command you are not using any path. Just it will go and it will check the DB and it will fetch the information. But here it is not maintaining any DB. It will directly go and check on your file systems. Okay. And that is why you have to mention path also here, from which path you want. For example, inside the etc I want to find out some configuration file. If you know only the name but you don't know where exactly it is stored, then you have to provide here /etc. Or inside my project which I created, my project folder, I want to search one particular file or I want to search a particular directory. Then what you can do, you have to give the, instead of dot, you have to give the /my project or /etc, like that. If you give that, that is nothing but present working directory. Okay. Now we'll go and execute some commands and we'll see this. So over here, I'll clear it. So I'll give find. I need a file. The file is available inside my project. Okay. And I'm going to filter based on the name, file name. So my test file. Okay. This is what I want. Okay, see here, my test file, I don't have, why? Because we deleted in the last class, correct? My test file dot log, I'm searching with my test file dot log. So it will give me the exact, it will go and search exact name wherever my test file dot log is available, not wherever. It will go and check only on my project, not in all other directories. Why? Because here we have given the path, correct? If I give dot, okay, so for example, find dot then, so instead of this path I'm just giving dot. Okay, so dot hyphen name my test file dot log. Okay, if I give, then it will not give me the give me any output. Why? Because dot is nothing but pwd. This pwd is so it is similar to find slash root space hyphen name space my test file dot log. Correct. We don't have anything inside the root. See here, if I do type ls, see where is the my test file dot log? It is not there. Now just I'm just now I'll create my test file.log here. So now if I go and give this command, same command, it will give me. So it is available inside the root. Instead of root, if I give dot, then what it will take? It will take pwd. It will give me the same this one dot. Used dot, so it is using dot. Dot is nothing but pwd, present working directory. So you have to remove the slash root in with the dot, so that slash root slash myfile.log. Now we have another option, case insensitive. I'll in the same place touch, I'll use my file, my test file dot log, correct? Just I'm using like this. Okay. If I type ls, see here my test file dot log also available. Now what I'll do, I'll go and try to find out. See, only one file is coming, correct? Now I will use case insensitive. Okay, so to avoid confusion, instead of dot I'll say that root. Okay, please go and search in root. So see here, both files are coming output. Case insensitive, why it is coming? Because I added I. If you remove that I, then it will be case sensitive. Only this match file only it will give you. Okay, we'll check next option, that is type. I'm going to use find where from my project. Okay, so I use find dot type. So path we have given, then I am going to use type option. Okay, type, what type? Directory type I need. What is the name? name my test directory. So if I give, so it is showing me directory which is available inside my project. Okay, so if instead of giving my directory, if you give slash, okay, slash in the sense parent directory, slash is the parent directory, that time also it will go and check all the file systems and it will give you. See, now it is just checking all the file system. It took some time. Why? Because it is going and checking in all the file systems, and finally it showing that okay, this is the path, my test directory is available. Okay, so by using this, you could find the directories. Same like you could find based on the size and modified time. Modified time, if I want to see yeah, everything, so find my project. Okay, inside my project, whatever file which is modified within 7 days, please show me that one. Okay, so hyphen m time 7. When you use hyphen m time 7, if I use 0, because today it's modified, okay, 1 also nothing is there. So modified, when it is modified, today modified, so it is showing me. So same like if you want to find any permissions based on the permission, give me the file. Say for example, clear cd slash my project ls-l. Okay, when I give ls-l, see for all the files we have root permission, we have read write execute. Okay, for your information, ch uh, ch mode, I'm going to use 777 permission for something, this file. Okay, sound permission I have used here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to filter the file based on the permission, correct? So for that, find command I'm going to use dot. If I put dot, it will take present working directory, but I'm using a complete path itself to avoid confusions for to you. Okay, then we have to use hyphen perm, is nothing but permission, hyphen perm. Now 777, if I give, what happen, what it, this find command will go to this my project folder. Inside that, whatever file which is having 777 permission, it will give it to us. Now the next option, we'll go and check username. Based on the username, here if you see ls-lh, we have a file called these many files we have. So now I'm going to use ch own. Okay, ownership I'm going to use mango colon root for my test file 1.log. Okay, so after changing the ownership, see here mango, this user has been changed from root to here. Now I'm going to use find command, find slash where I need to find, go and find inside the slash my project, and based on the user, correct? So for based on the user, what you have to give, hyphen user. So based on user, and give username, so mango. Okay, so what I'm telling to my operating system, please go and check inside my project. If you find any file owner mango, then please show me here. See here, file 1.log. Okay, like that, based on the user you could find it. And now again, one more command we have, that is execute option also we could use. This is one of the advantage of find command. See, I have something I find out. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to execute it by using exec. Okay, what command I'm going to execute on top of this result, correct? This command given some output. On top of this output, I'm going to execute this command. Okay, what command I'm going to execute, rm-r. Okay, rm-r, and whatever matches are coming, execute on every matches. That is why we are giving these curly braces and give the comma. Okay, when you are give this, what happened, till this it will go and it will find the file, correct? After that, what it will do, it will execute rm-rf command. What is rm-rf? Remove command, correct? Then I give enter. Okay, let me check. If I give space, directory, remove this, rmf, rf, don't use argument. Yes. Okay. This command, what this command has done. Okay. Now ls-lh, let me show first ls-lh. See here, this file, which file? The output, my test file 1, it was available, and when you check find my project, it was given the output. I used exec command. So what this exec will do, whatever you got output correct on top of this file, this exec rf. One of the example I'll give. Okay, find my project. Inside that, now I'm going to um, use based on the name. Correct? Based on the name. What's the name? Dot log. Okay, so I'm going to search it. Dot log. Okay, star I missed. Okay, based on the name star dot log. So how many files I'm able to see? I'm able to see two files. Correct? One, two. Now I'm going to execute -exec rm-f, then curly braces slash colon. So what this will do, whatever the output came, on top of this output, it will execute rm-f command. What rm-f will do? It will remove the file. It will delete the file. Correct? So it will delete the file, all the matching. That is why we use here curly braces. So whatever the matching paths are coming, so go and remove all the files. Now I'll execute. Now let me check lsf and lh. See what happened. Now the both the files, the log files, both it got erased. So this is the advantage of find command with exec. Okay. And next, what's the difference between, already I said, correct? The difference between find and locate command. See, the search method is by, if you use find command, it will give you the real time. But in locate command, whatever the DB database name is nothing but mlocate.db. Okay, this is what the DB name for locate command is using. So whatever the details available inside the DB, that file only you can see that. So each and every time what you need to do, you have to update the database here. But here for find command, you no need to update anything. Same like speed wise, it is very fast. Why? Because whenever you are running the locate command, that it don't want to go and search in all the systems or the path which you are giving, correct? Directly it will go and check in the mlocal.db, and it will take you and give you. It is something like your book. In front of the book, you have a index page, correct? So directly it will go to the index page, which path it is available, which page it is available. It will go and directly it will give it to you. But here it is not showing, it is not maintaining any database, so it has to go and check to that particular path. If you give slash alone, then it will go and search entire system and it should give. So with compared to locate command, find command is slow, locate command is very fast. Okay, and accuracy always up to date, correct? Why? Because it is not using any database. Whenever you are running this command, it will go and search inside your live database file system. Sorry, not database, live Linux file system. But here what happened, it may miss recently created file unless database is updated. You know what is mean by this, correct? Next, search criteria. So you can search based on name, type, size, permission, owner, date. Just now we have seen, correct? Here you could search only by file name or pattern. That's it. Okay. And action or result can execute commands on found file. See, just now we used exec command, correct? This one lost exec. You could run another execute command, another command on top of your the output of the find command, correct? But here you cannot do that. Okay, installation, find command by default it is installed on Linux operating system. Locate command, most of the Linux operating system it will be installed, but some operating system or some versions you need to install manually um, locate command. Okay, here database update not required, it is secured. Last use case wherever you want, it is depends on you. Wherever you want to real time search, then you could use find command. If you don't want real time search, then you could go with the locate command, or if you want any quick search, then you could go with locate command. So that's it, find and locate command. Next, finally we have watch command. By using this command, what we could do, we could run a command repeatedly at fixed intervals and display its output in real time. What is mean by this? See, I have a command. Okay, I'll clear. I have a command called uptime. What this uptime will do? It will give me from how long it is up. Okay, how many users logged in. What is the load average? This information it will give us. Correct. Okay. Next time when I up, see here load average has been changed. Why? Because last 1 second, 5 seconds, some 15 second. So all these three values are there. Correct. So here also, if you see, the it was up from 12 hours 47 minutes. It is up from 12 hours 47 and second also. It is keep on changing. Okay. So now I want to see the live data. So for that, watch, you can use watch uptime. If you run watch uptime, what happen? Each and every 2 seconds, it will execute and it will keep on change. See here, now it is changed. 38 is there. 40, 42. See this part. 44, 46, 48, like that it will keep on change. Even though here see it was previously something else, now it is 0.70, now it is 0.15. Okay, so see now it is 0.22, like that. If you want to run any command, okay, if you press Q, then it will come out from here, or control C, you type control C, then it will come out from here. So instead of type uptime, sorry, uptime, then what is uptime, like that, if you want to see, instead of typing running the command, you just use watch command. So what this watch will do, it will execute this command for each and every 2 seconds. Correct. Like we have a date also, we have, see here what is the date and time. 49, this one, correct. Again if you want to check 49:38 it will be, then again you type, then it will be 49:42. So instead of that, if you type watch date, what happened, it will keep on change here. See here 48, 50, then 52, like that it will keep on. We have many usage, not only for uptime and a date command. Even though you have dff and hp command, you have, we have disk free command. So sometime whenever you are copying data, this file system will be 100 percentage. It may reach to 100 percentage. So you want to keep on monitor. Whenever it's reached to 80 percentage, then you have to stop the background some activity. Okay. So this is the task. So each and every time you cannot command, you can execute the dff and hp command. Correct. Like that you cannot execute each and every time. Instead, what you could do, you could use the watch command, and you could run the dff and hp command. So each and every 2 seconds it will execute this command and it will give you the output. Okay. Watch dff and hp, if you run this, see this output, every 2 seconds it will keep on, it will change. There is no changes in the output, that is why it is simply showing. So whenever you are loading anything, then automatically the output will be changed here. Okay, now we have some options for watch command. We have a command called free-m. Okay, free-m will give you memory information. Okay, this also it will keep on watch. Right, if you want to watch any command for particular time, see here, particular for 5 seconds. If you want to watch for 5 seconds, then by default it will be 2 seconds, correct. If you want to watch for 5 seconds, then you could use -n5 option. Okay, so watch -n5 space. For example, Previously it was 2 seconds by default, correct? Now if you see, it's 5 seconds. So this is the, and you could see the output here. Okay. Now next command we have -d command. -d is nothing but highlighted the changes. See, I use -d. I remove this -d if I use. When I use -d, in this line, whatever changes are happening, that see here, the changes only it will highlighted. So 14, 13, correct? See next time here changes, here changes, here changes. So all four places it changes. So in this execution only one time it is changed. Okay. Next, we have a -g command. So what is the g command? So if you give watch -g, if there is any changes in the output, it will execute. Okay. So if I give watch -g, um, for example, uptime, it will immediately do. Why? Because whenever the changes is coming, it will execute. See, changes came, it will execute. Like that you could use -g option. This will help you whenever you are watching any directories or any files, correct? So during that time you could use this. And final option we have -t option. See, when I use watch uptime, so what happened, it is coming me output, they are getting the output here every 2 second uptime, like that. If I don't want that, then you could use of -t option. So when you use -t, then it will remove that header. It will give you only the result. So this is the advantage of watch command. So in this video, we have seen locate command, find, and watch command. So all these three commands are used in your day-to-day activity. If whether if you are a developer or a database admin or a Linux admin or SRE, okay, or a developer. So wherever you go, these are the basic commands which you use or utilize when you are working in IT sector. Okay, I hope this video will help you. Thank you so much.